Hey everybody, thank you for joining me in the den for a Stirling Monday, and I hope you're having a good day today. I've got a great shave for you today. I'm really looking forward to this one. Of course, I have to announce the winners of the most recent giveaway. There are 3 prizes and we'll announce one during each pass of my shave. I'm going to be using my Mühle R106 again, and this week I've got a Gillette Winner razor blade, and the picture of the gentleman there, that is a picture of Sachin Tendulkar, a legendary Indian cricketer. Thank you to the gentleman that informed me of that, as I didn't realise. I've looked for your name, sir, can't find your comment anywhere, but I remembered that it was Sachin Tendulkar, so that's fantastic. I wonder if he uses those razor blades. The brush I've got today is a Yaki brush, and you can see got my lather already on it. And the soap I'm using today is Stirling Christmas Eve. And yes, I know it's a bit of a strange time of year to be using Stirling Christmas Eve, but I'd like to dedicate this shave to Gareth Jones, who was kind enough to send me a couple of samples. Actually, there were 2 gentlemen last week. I will dedicate the next shave to the other gentleman when I get some more Stirling samples. But these 2 gentlemen both got in touch with me and were kind enough to send samples so that I may extend the Stirling Monday shaves, and I thought that was very, very kind indeed. Got some great samples from Gareth. And this one is Christmas Eve. I thought I'd better use it while the weather still is a little bit wintry. I thought I'd better not leave it till the summertime. But it is a fantastically scented soap. I've never used it before. It's a warm vanilla, cranberry, and it's full of seasonal spices. And sometimes I get a little bit of nutmeg, and sometimes I get a little bit of clove. And when I broke the soap and took a bit on my finger, I really got a scent of pine. So it's also got pine and fir, evergreen and mistletoe in it. I have to say it's a very unusual mix. It is quite Christmassy, but I think it's just a great soap to use on a cold, wet day. Oops. It's also a great soap to put on your spectacles. It seems to go on without any trouble at all. There we are, I've wiped that off, kind of. Oh, the smell in the den is beautiful. It's mixing together. I'm getting all the pine and the spices, and there's that sort of warm vanilla. Well, it's a lovely soap. So let's try this Gillette Winner blade. Now that is quite a nice blade. Thankfully, a Stirling Monday in which I've got a nice razor blade to use. I was told it was a nice blade, and thankfully it really is. This one is called a special platinum blade. I'm not quite sure what that signifies. That's the word, isn't it? But hey, I tell you what, this is a nice razor blade. I've had so much razor burn lately with trying out the Outlaws. That I was really looking forward to a nice, easy, gentle shave today. I have to say, this is a nice razor blade. It's a winner, definitely. And talking of winners, the winner of the Pearl Flexi Razor is Mr. Barry Roberts. And Barry, very many congratulations on that. I will put my email address in the description to this video, and you can contact me. Send me your address and I will get that packed up and sent off to you. Or you can contact me through Facebook Messenger. Either way is fine. And well done, sir. I think that's a great prize. I think you'll enjoy that. Despite the slight fault that is on the razor, and as I showed everyone in last Monday's shave, that is quite easy to fix. So I think you will really enjoy that razor. Oh, do you know what? This razor blade is great. I'm going to buy some of these. These are really nice. So that's 2 from India that I've been enjoying lately. Got my box of willies. And I've got my winner. So definitely going to get some more of those. Thank you to John Chalmers for sending me that. That was a great little gift to receive. Isn't it great when you get a razor blade and it's just fantastic for you? Oh, I'm sort of getting clove. I'm getting that warmth. Do you know, it's funny, I don't like the smell of cloves, but in these sort of seasonal soaps, mixing in with everything else, I'm actually quite liking it. Now, I seem to have got a little extra water in my soap, so let me just work that in a little bit. Now, I'm using this Yaki brush from Sven. It had a bit of a donut in the centre of it, and I had a little query in the week, and the gentleman asked, you know, what causes a donut in the soap, and I would have said, you know, face lathering too hard, or using a bowl, pressing in your bowl too hard. Sven got in touch with me, assured me that he was a very light user, and I couldn't account for the sort of donut that had appeared in this, other than to suggest it might be some soap right in the bottom of the brush. So what I did was I soaked the brush. I washed the brush and made sure that there was absolutely no soap in the bottom of the brush. It didn't really seem to make a lot of difference. But while the brush was still wet, I wet it again. And I put a rubber band around the brush, around the knot, just to pull it together and let it dry. That seemed to help a little bit. I tell you what, it is a really nice brush. It's got a really soft knot. It's the white knot with the black tips. You can see the black tips there. It's really nice. So I shall wash it out at the end of the shave, and we'll see if that donut appears. I don't think it's a very thickly packed brush, and it seems to be a little thin of the synthetic hair in the middle of the brush. So it could just be that it's a little thin, or perhaps the way the fibres are glued in, I don't know. But we'll see what it looks like at the end. Oh, now this blade is tremendous. Wonderful. Now, the second winner. The winner of the Yaki Aqua, the High Mountain White shaving brush, is Thomas Beaton. Congratulations, sir, on your win. I will include my email address, as I said earlier. Please get in touch with me. Very well done on your win, and I will get your brush packed up and sent out to you as soon as I am able. That one is a nice size. I can just pop that in a small envelope in its box. And that will go out to you. There was a tremendous interest in the giveaways. It was really very gratifying. Thank you to everybody that took part. I'm just sorry I couldn't give something to you all, but there will be more giveaways down the line, be assured of that. This and this is just fantastic, really fantastic. I'm having a great shave today. I'm loving this Christmas Eve. God, it's really good. Thank you, Gareth, for sending your samples through. Really appreciate it. Got some great samples. got some great stuff coming up in the Stirling Mondays. Got enough to be going for quite a little while here now. It's gonna be wonderful. I've really been enjoying these Stirling Mondays. I really have. So, thank you for your interest as well. Do you know, I've been thinking about trying to get back into using a straight razor again. I am pondering it. I think one of the difficulties I encountered when I had a straight razor, or I've still got a couple, but I gave a lot of my expensive razors away. I think the biggest problem I encountered was honing them and keeping them sharp. I had a very nice Dovo travel strop, but I actually think that I was dulling my razor on the strop, because my straight razor was only lasting, the edge was only lasting 1 or 2 shaves. I sent it off to various people to have my razors honed, people that have been doing it for years and know what they're doing. And the razor would come back, and sooner than you can blink, it would feel dull and uncomfortable. Like I would feel like I was using one of these terrible blades, which is no good at all. So that's why I've ended up really only using the sort of feather style Gillette. But I have been pondering. I'm going to make myself a strop. I have some leather tools. I'm going to try and make myself a nice strop. And I think once I do that, we'll go from there and maybe buy some stones. I'm just thinking about it because it is a bit of a rabbit hole, especially when you're looking at stones. They are expensive. I think I prefer to go down a natural route to get a softer, more buttery feel on the edge of the blade. And I'm saying that without really knowing what that buttery edge to a blade feels like. So lots to look forward to, lots for me to play with in the future. Now, the final winner, the winner of the vintage grooming set, is a gentleman who goes by the moniker of Andy Woolley. And Andy, thank you for taking part. That's not the word I wanted to say. Very many congratulations, that's what I wanted to say. Well done, sir. Please get in touch with me. And somehow, just looking at it, I will pack that up and get that out to you. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to wrap and pack that yet, because it's a bit of an odd size, and I think it's too big to go in a padded bag. Maybe I'll have to see what size bags they do and get an extra big one or something. But there we are. Congratulations, Andy. So to all of our winners, congratulations. It was something that I really enjoyed doing. It's so great when you have a few things and there's a real interest from you guys in taking part, and yeah, it was really terrific. So thank you all for taking part. Now, do you know that oh, that is a good shave. Dear me, that's a good shave. Super slickness to this soap. I'll just say, rinsing my hands. I've said this before, I know. It's because it's a recent discovery for me. I used to always wipe my face with a flannel, and of course I was wiping the slickness off my face. But wetting my hands like this, it's like a miracle. It's brilliant. Now, do you know what? This soap, it's got the top, as I've said, of the warmth of the vanilla, the fruitiness of the cranberry, with those seasonal spices. The clove is quite fresh. There's some cinnamon that adds to the warmth. Still getting a little bit of that. But then the pine, fir and the evergreen and the mistletoe. Actually, I don't know what mistletoe smells like, but it will all go perfectly with Parasol green. It really will go with this. Oh, just bliss. That's wonderful. Guys, that's the best shave I've had all week. All week. Fantastic. Now, you take care of yourselves. If you want, get in touch, we'll get that sorted out. And I'll see you for the usual Friday shave. Enjoy your week. If you want to hang around while I wash this brush, do so. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to drain the water. Now I've run hot water into the brush from all angles. Just shaking it now, as you can probably see. And we'll give that a wipe and see what that has come out like. I'll just sort of squeeze it initially, just to get all the moisture out of the middle. Back and forth, round and round, bit of a splay. And actually, that's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. So perhaps Sven was right. There may have been just a little bit of soap down in the bottom there, kind of clogging the hair together. I'd never thought about that before, but that is actually quite interesting. You can see it is a little thin in the centre, but it hasn't got that donut anymore, so that is tremendous. So thank you, Sven, for the brush and for the suggestion as to how to get rid of that. It's definitely a little bit thin. It'll thicken up a bit as it dries, of course. There'll be fibres there that are still stuck together. That is a nice brush. Now, take care everyone. See you soon. Bye bye now.